Alright, so I forgot today was Monday, but it's fine. We're playing Zeta. We're playing Zeta. I feel like I'm, outside of like some real awfully messed up, like one frame link bullshit on in some of our combos and stuff, I feel like I have a decent idea of what this character is and does, right? As far as her normals, though, right? White woman far L. Can't really complain too much. Regular amount of frames on it, right? But it's basically the exact same as a Beatrix far. I think it is literally the exact same as Beatrix's far L, I think. Right, low hitting 2L. Not like amazing range on it, but not terrible. Low hitting 2L. We'll take that, right? And 2M. So Zeta's mediums in general are big and slow, right? Like that's a really big far M, but it is 10 frames, right? Similarly, that's a really big 2M, but it's 9, right? It doesn't really get any better. It's not like it's up close, it's faster or anything. They're always 9 and 10. Notably, her 2M has 6 active frames on it, which is very nice, right? So already, again, you start to see this little bit of, you know, these nice, slow, but like good defensive kind of pokes, right? Far H is very similar, right? 12 frames. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it's not very fast. But again, 6 active frames on this thing, right? It can hit fast, up close it hits a little faster, right? Up close it hits on frame 9. Further away it hits on frame 12, right? So up close isn't so bad, but it's still... yeah, up close is not so bad in terms of range, right? Is Far H faster than Far M? Up close, yes. Far M is always 10. Yeah, so you might notice that Zeta does not have an 8-frame punish. It's a weakness of hers, but on the bright side, her mediums are really big, right? What they lack in speed, they really make up for in range. Like this is, I mean, like this Far M is maybe, I think it's bigger than Beatrix's Far H. It's close, right? It's of a comparable. It's of like a comparable range. It's almost the same actually, right? Yeah, like this Far M is about as big as B Far H, and B has a good Far H, right? Lots of 6-6Ms are -8 when on space. True, yeah, there you go. Something like this, right? She would not have a good punish for this. Uno has a couple of follow-ups out of his little spinny that are -8. Again, Narm Kyoka is -8. There's a bunch of stuff that like is -8 and it matters. That she basically, and even, you know, some things that might be -8 a little more up close where like things could reach, but she just has to Far L otherwise, right? So it's a bit of a weakness, but her mediums are quite good to make up for that. Far H we talked about. Her 2U is nice. It's 7 frames, right? The 7-frame hit is not very big. Otherwise, you're getting like 25. It's very similar 2U to Siegfried, right? But she does have a low, you know, a 7-frame low move here. So that's nice. I believe this is a combo starter as well, right? You can do this into whatever Zeta bullshit you're gonna go for from there. Her 2H is decent, if I remember correctly. Decent to, like, quite good, if I remember correctly. What does the hitbox on this thing look like? Yeah, I mean, you know, you're not really going to complain about that. Right? That's pretty decent. A little bit of a cross-up hurt box there. Reaches decently high. Reaches decently kind of in front of her. Right? Active for a good amount of time. It's not like, oh my god, best 2H in the game, but, like, it's not, it's good. Right? It's 11 frames as well, which is nice. Her 2H is really good, or 2H is pretty good? I heard her 2H is not really good, because really good 2Hs exist, and they don't look like that. But her 2H is pretty good, right? Like, that's a very solid 2H. I'm not gonna complain about that one at all. 2H is pretty reliable? I agree. Walk speed feels nice, right? I like Rhapsody M for anti-airs. Doesn't Rhapsody M exclusively only block lows? Isn't it, like, guaranteed to lose? What's her walk speed looking like, actually? I'm not ready, B. Seems fast. Oh, no, a little slower. A little slower than, like, Gran and Jita, actually. But she's not sluggish, right? She's not slow. M follow up to H Rhapsody? I see. Yeah, she's not slow, right? But she's a little slower than, like, Jita and Gran and stuff. But, you know, it's a decent walk speed, for sure, right? I don't mind it. Decent dash as well. Her jump feels kind of floaty. Yeah, 50 frames. I see. I think it's the same as B. Yeah, 50 frames. That's a floaty jump. Super jump. 56. Whoa, that is straight up. That's one of the floatier super jumps in the whole game, I think. Like Fairy, I think is more than that, right? But that, like Fairy, Beelzebub, Grim are the ones that I think of that are super floaty. No, Fairy's 54. That's crazy. Fairy's regular jump is 52, which is floatier than hers. But yeah, that Grimnir has a pretty floaty one too. 56 is a really long super jump. For reference, most of them are like 48, right? Grim's 53, yeah. Is that... She goes to the fucking moon when she super jumps, huh? Gives her plenty of time to ruin your mental state with Pogo. Is it actually that floaty? I mean, yeah, it looks like... Oh, because they buffed this for him. Yeah, yeah. I think it might be the floatiest super jump in the game, actually. I don't know if there's another super jump that stays in the air longer than that one. That's crazy. Okay, so Zeta goes to the fucking moon when she super jumps. Again, normal jump arc is 46 here and 48 here. She's rocking 50 and 56, right? I mean, it makes sense, you know, relatively aerial-based girl. Is that a good thing? Usually no. Usually no, because all it means is that you hang in the air for longer and you're easier to 2H. But it does mean, like, if you have, like, some air options or, like, an air stall or an air trajectory change or something like that, you get more, you get more time to utilize it, right? So, yeah, it's... No, but I think with Zeta's particular kit, it's probably not the worst thing, considering she can do a lot of, like, she has a lot of air actions that make you sort of scared of just throwing the 2H out, right? But normally, no. Having a float like that, that's why, like, you know, one of the only good things about Charlotta is she has the fastest jump arc in the game, right? It's bad on paper, good for Zeta? Yeah, yeah. Very similar in a way to, like, you know, Grimnir's jump would be really bad for him if it meant that, if he didn't have, like, the seal dashes to be able, or, like, the Void Later Rager or stuff like that. So anyway, cool. Her air normals, by the way, JL, is, honestly, it hits deeper than a lot of JLs, I think. Right, a better jump in than most JLs, active all the way down. JM is for cross-up, right? Seems pretty... Seems okay, right? Seems like a... Yeah, seems like a decently reliable cross-up, I'd say, right? Don't have to hit it like that early. JH looks like... I mean, could be an air-to-air, but also hits, like, a little bit below her, right? So it uses a jump in as well, certainly. And then, of course, JU is Pogo, which is a pretty important one to mention. Right, you can do Pogo into other moves. You see how this is a double overhead? This is like, so Zeta lost her fuzzy. He's not that plus on hits. Most people aren't, to be fair, but if you hit them high up anyway. Zeta lost her fuzzy in the Galleon patch. However, she can still do this, like rising JU into another overhead, which I guess you would do, what, like... I don't even know. I guess maybe it would have to be a different timing and you JL or something after. But if you do like a rising, if you hit them with a rising part of JU and then hit another thing, it's a double overhead, basically. And in general, she can do a couple of, you know, double overhead shenanigans with shit like this, right? Usually, so Pogo bounces her kind of pretty high off of people, right? Notice, by the way, also, any Pogo after the first is not an overhead, right? Very important to remember. But Pogo bounces her pretty high to the point that Brave countering it is usually not a great idea. But what you can do is, if she Pogo's kind of high off your head, then the gap in between this is big enough that most characters can 2H it, right? If she bounces very low down like this, you can close L, right? So if Zeta herself should be able to do this to Zeta. I don't see any reason why not. So, actually, no, I'm just gonna have her do it, actually. So if she bounces high off your head like this, right? Actually, let's have her do 2 in a row, right? She tries to do 2 Pogos or something, right? There's a big enough gap that you can 2H and send her to hell. This also just works basically regardless of whatever aerial she might want to do after, right? As long as you 2H her in time. And then if she does it like very low down like this and does something else after, again, oh, well, I guess maybe JL will be the, yeah, JL will be the button she might use after that, right? You're not going to have enough time to 2H that, but I believe, oh, okay, well, apparently that could be a true block string, which is interesting. That's curious. If she doesn't do a true block string, you can mash on this, right? That's interesting, though. I just learned something there. That if she Pogo's really low, she can true block string into this, which means she can frame trap into this too, right? There should be a world where she could use that to frame trap if you delay it slightly. I would assume. Yeah, something like that? Yeah. Because what I was gonna say is normally if she Pogo's low, you can just... If she Pogo's low and then tries to Pogo again, rather, you can usually... There's usually a big enough gap to close L her, but that might not be correct, actually. Like, that's what I'm thinking of, right? Like, I'm thinking of if she Pogo's kind of low, you can usually close L her, but you're not going to have enough time. Like, in this scenario, if you try to 2H, you die, right? Can you try JH instead of JL there? Well, the problem is, you have to, like, real low for the JH to connect in, like, a reasonable time frame. Or something like that. That still is frame trapping my ass. You know? Okay, my bad. Yeah, maybe. I am wrong. If she Pogo's low, Zeta can do some funny. Low Pogo JH is default frame trap? Yeah. If she Pogo's low, you are not necessarily, your safety is not guaranteed, I suppose. Block the JH, though? She's +1. If that's what you're looking for. See the frame advantage? She's +1 after. That's pretty nice, right? Okay, never mind. If she Pogo... I have just learned something about Zeta. It's a little better than I thought. If she Pogo's high, you can always 2H her. If she Pogo's low, I suppose you're in a guessing game. If she Pogo's low into another Pogo, right, then you can often interrupt her, right? If she Pogo's low into a second Pogo, then you can often interrupt her. I guess there's a timing apparently where you can't. Interesting. Yeah. Right. If she Pogo's low into another Pogo, then you can interrupt her. But if she decides to do something else other than a Pogo, then bad things can happen, right? So if she Pogo's low, maybe just, you know, I mean, DPing that shit, I don't think there's any way if you have a meterless DP and she does this, I don't think there's anything that she could do about you DPing her. But if you try to mash, you know, you may or may not be in danger. But yeah, Pogo is a big part of Zeta, of course. This JU is a very important button for her. And notably, I think something like 2 Pogos into an aerial is going to be like overhead, mid, overhead. Yeah. Right. So it's just even though multiple Pogos are not overheads, buttons after the Pogo will still be overheads. Yeah, that Pogo moves a little better than I thought. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay, cool. So that's 5U, by the way. Her 5U is... okay. It mostly exists as a safe pressure ender for her, right? Because Zeta does not have any good cancels, basically, that are safe on block or plus on block or anything like that. So 5U functions as like her sort of default safe pressure ender. I think you can get combos off of this shit sometimes too. Like if this counter hits, she can get stuff off of it, right? Maybe not in the mid screen, but no, you can get in the mid screen too. Yeah. Bonk. Right, you can get stuff in the mid screen, but cool. Yeah, otherwise I don't think her 5U matters too much. Like, just as a move, right? It doesn't do any chip or anything, I don't think, right? Yeah, no chip on it or anything like that, right? You can hold it, like, less time, right? As well. So you can try and do, like, some timing mix-ups or something, but it is, by and large, like, pretty reactable difference between something like that and something like that. Or something like, you know, that, or something like whenever she stops, you just, if she's minus and you take your turn back. But, yeah, the thing is, in general, that Zeta, you know, punishable, and for by some characters, at the very, like, and, I mean, maybe by everyone, is this in close L range? No, yeah, but punishable by some characters, right? Obviously a horrible idea, right? Obviously a horrible idea, and obviously a horrible idea, right? So she doesn't get... like, any safe pressure special to cancel into, which is why she has to do things like this, right? To kind of push herself back out to a safe distance. So yeah, her 5U, like, it serves a purpose, but, like, the move itself is not necessarily amazing. I guess you can probably try to frame trap with it in certain cases. Like, if they, like, as a safe frame trap option as well. Like, if they try to close L or something. Well, maybe not, actually. Yeah, because it's a true, but it actually starts up too fast. In some cases, maybe? Yeah. Like where you're further out like this, and the first stab doesn't hit, you can try to frame trap with it, I suppose. So it could be like a frame trap option. Spaced Rhapsody into H Ender, I believe, is safe. You're talking about, I assume not H, right? I assume you're talking about, like, this or some shit. It's like -8 in its wild side, most ends ranges. Yeah, but like in, like, up close pressure like this. I mean, Infinite Wonders, all of them should be safe from out here too, right? I'm more so talking about, like, when she's up close, right? So even from here, doing something like that is you know, that's plus. But even, like, you know, this is safe too, probably, right? Or like this or something. There's a gap here, but it's not like a super easy to exploit one. But like up close, she doesn't really have anything to do except for 5U, right? What else? Yeah, I think that's mostly. So we can talk about dash normals. Her 6XL is pretty good, right? Solid. I think this is one of the ones that got nerfed when they nerfed a bunch of them in the Vayne patch, if I remember correctly. But, you know, her 6XL works. It functions. It's not bad by any means. 6XM is a low 6XM. Again, that's pretty nice to have. Decent range on it. Again, you space it out to be safe, right? She has the White Woman far L, is true. Right, you can space it out to be safe. 6XH, I believe, is usually punishable. I don't know if you can make this... okay, no. I mean, -8 from that range, not everyone is punishing that, but I don't think you can make this less than -8, right? The thing is, though, as you might notice, this 668 is fucking huge, right? This is like a damn near full screen normal. But I think it's always, I mean, -8, like, that might be like Catalina. I don't even know if Catalina's punishing that, right? She lunges, yeah, this thing is gigantic, right? This is almost a full screen 668 that she's rocking with. But it's always -8. I'm kind of curious now, hold up. There are certainly, you can space, like, there's going to be ranges where you can get the pushback to make you safe, but... Like, if she goes, like... Oh, fuck. Wait.
What's wrong?
Like, is that punishable at that point? Yes. But again, that's Catalina, right? Most 8-framers are not that big, right? So unless you're fighting Catalina, you can make this so the pushback on this is big enough that a bunch of 8-framers are gonna miss here. And I believe even on regular hits, you get a crumple into decent reward off this. She's plus 11, right? So you can go into her mediums, or I believe even her far H a lot of the time. Right, even if you're a little bit further out, far H is still hitting at 9 frames there. Catalina wins again, and no one is surprised. Usually do 6XL after. Oh, I like that idea too. That makes much more sense. Yeah, because you're plus enough that it's a pretty easy link into 6XL, right? It's a 3-frame link or some shit. And if you're close enough, obviously you would get this. But I mean, that was a very punishable 668, sir. Yeah. And then on counter hits, what do you get here? Just a much bigger crumple. Plus 15. I'm not sure what you do with that. I mean, it makes the 6XL link easier, certainly. Lucy Far M. Lucy Far M is 9 frames at that range. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure what counter hit is going to do for you exactly, but... It's not like you can get, like, another 6XH. It's actually... That is one thing to note about it, actually. It is slower than most 6XHs, right? Most 6XHs are, like, 15, 16 frames, right? This one being 20. Yeah, like that's significantly slower, right? Oh no, on counter hit, I guess you could do yeah, exactly. You look at the 623, you took the words right out of my mouth. Yep. That's what you get on counter hit that you don't get on regular hit. Yeah. Which is believe it or not, a pretty big deal. Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, it's a decent dash normal for sure. You're not gonna complain about that too much. Specials. Infinite Wonders is a fireball. 1 frame slower than Genji 6XH, which is a very slow 6XH. The medium version, so you can hold all of, oh no, you can only hold the medium version. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay. So the light one is kind of quick, poke out like this, right? The medium one you can hold for a long ass time to fuck with people spot dodging and stuff like that, right? Or you can let it go right away, even that it's still a little slower than the light version, right? Noticeably, the medium one also knocks down on regular hits. The light one does not, right? Light only knocks down on counter. No, it doesn't even knock down on counter hits. So true. And the heavy one, you'll notice, actually has, if I hide the frame meter here, this has a little bit of a hitbox while she's charging up, right? So this can be usable in combos and stuff like that. You see that little red box underneath her there? Where the other ones do not, right? The other versions of this. The U1 does as well, right? The U1 also has an even wider hitbox under it while she's charging, and then it's a U fireball after. The U1, of course, notably, is you can, it does a little wall bounce. You can follow that up with Zeta's other Spear of Arvess U skills, right? This is the stuff that made her U skills, part of what made her U skills a real menace back in the day. 6H Fortress Crouch lets Zeta combo into normal Rhapsody knee follow-up for a combo. Interesting. Okay, so I guess you only get auto combo into Rhapsody knee or something on crouching. I did not know that. Yeah, this is a fireball, right? By and large, I believe it is a fireball, not a strike. Yeah, it's not like a Rakshasa thing. It is actually a projectile, right? You charge? No. Okay, I was wondering if you could charge the EX version. You cannot. Yeah. Okay, and then Spear of Arvess. Okay, this move is air. Okay, right. I guess the down one is, my bad. I didn't realize it was specifically the 2-2 that was happening in midair. Yeah, never mind. This one's not air, okay. But yeah, she can do up to, I believe, 2 dashes with light or medium and 3 with heavy. Heavy you can do 1, 2, 3 like that. This is mostly like a corner carry tool, a combo tool, stuff like that. It is quite a bad idea to use any of these on pressure because even this, Zeta is left very minus. And any character with like a good neutral skip can just punish her for this. I mean, Zeta herself, for example, right? If Zeta did 1, 2, this or something like that, Zeta herself could just beep, and you're fucking dead, right? Honestly, she's minus enough, you could do this shit on reaction and still kill her a lot of the time. You can try and, like, you know, sometimes if you end like this, like if you do like an aerial one into like a down angled Spear of Arvess like that, you're left, you know, minus but safe from most things, right? Like -7 here is pretty safe. So if you're aerial, because these ones obviously like these are very minus, right? But if you like go up and then down or something here, and if you space it out properly, you can sometimes get like, you know, a decent situation for yourself after where you're not just guaranteed dead. But again, the spacing is a little specific, right? And yeah, the U version is Bonk, right? Which is a combo starter, a combo extender, you know, whatever you want. I don't think you can really get much of note after this. Oh no, I was gonna say this without Raging Strike, but hold that. I mean, that kind of counts. Being able to get this, right? There's probably some, if you don't want to spend your BP, there's probably something semi-cool that you can do with this. JU mid-screen? Wait, really? Oh, what the fuck? What in the world? What do I do with that? I mean, that's cool. JU is funny? Yeah, what the hell? I can only do 3. JU into J22. Is it raw? Doesn't seem like it. What a interesting gal. If you wanted to do that, you could just do a raw, no? You'd be getting the refunds and everything. It's either J22. Oh, I guess you'd be doing the heavy version, you're saying, not the U version. Right? I presume. Could she not cancel? Why'd that not work? Why'd that not work? Am I missing something? Do all 3, I think. I see. Because then they're higher up. The JH seemed to make it work. All 3 Pogos gives more hits on last. You can raw air you spear. Oh shit, what do you know? Hasta la vista, it's true. That's cool. Huh, okay, cool. Yeah, so I mean, that's, you know, her U spear does that. And then the down special is, again, very similar special, except it goes up into the air like this, and this is the one that's also air okay, right? Medium seems to go straight up, light goes up at an angle, heavy goes up at an angle, so that's interesting. Medium starts with like the sort of 8 direction there, and again, you can do 3 of these, right? And the timing on when you do them, you can like spam them like this, or you can really delay and just like go flying like Zamasu in DBFZ, right? Though of course, you gotta be real careful about doing shit like that. And yeah, both of these together, I mean, we saw right there, we did this, right? Into Bonk, into the other one, right? So they both can be used as combo tools, sort of. I forgot how cool Zeta is sometimes. Yeah. The spears and the U version of this in the air, it functions like that, which can function as a throw bait for her because I mean it's an unsafe one, right? But it can function as a throw bait if she so chooses. She can similarly do something like that too. Which again, this one, you know, if you're running up point blank like this, you're not gonna be safe, right? But again, if you want to like do it a little earlier and still catch someone's delay tech, there's I mean, Zeta, for example, herself would not really be able to punish that. And again, if depending on spacing, you can make it safe. But this is a throw bait that I would consider to be a little bit risky. A little bit risky. If you delay JH after the 3rd Pogo, you can link ground buttons like close L. Ooh. But yeah, both of these, right, like this, very similar idea. This is a combo starter, right? You can follow up with some shit like that. You get, I know you guys said JU after only the cinematic. Does that mean I can't get it here? Yeah, I see. So here, you'd probably have to, like, do this into some bullshit. Or I guess you could also do the same thing as before, where you go, like, bar H into, oh, really? Doesn't quite work, huh? Where there's smoke. Yeah. Oh well. Doesn't seem like unless I'm missing the timing. It doesn't seem like you can get that yet. Normal ender is 2H into Rising Spear. That, I assume? Or do you mean, I see. You mean 2H into what I was trying to do earlier. I see. Gotcha. Arvess! Yeah, I hope you guys are ready for a lot of Arvessing. Yeah, I see. I gotcha. Okay, cool. But yeah, this one, similarly, right, gives you that little animation, and you have to follow it up with this guy. I don't think you can do the U Fireball here. Oh, no, you can. Right, you can just start beating the shit out of people, certainly. As Zeta is apparently want to do. RSRC into Pogo, JU, J22H, something like that. But you can also just get 2H into the Arvess, which is nice to know, right? Bonk into this. Into whatever it is, right? Yes, I mean, these, again, it gives Zeta a lot of combo flexibility. I know that there's like there's a bunch of Zeta routes that are like, you know, the timing on when you do these and the directions that you choose matters a lot. So she gets like some very tight timing combos that do a lot of really crazy shit. But even just baseline, right? The fact that just like one of her EX specials does this, like in the worst usage of it possible, right? It just gives her a lot of corner carry kind of inherent on the character, right? Which is very nice, right? Like just the fact that she could do some shit like that off any hits means that her corner carry in general is going to be pretty good, right? And her ability to confirm off of even like something like this, right, is going to give her a decent amount of carry and damage. Remember she could do this with unscaled damage? Yeah. You still have the SF6 tags on your Twitch stream. This is false advertising. She made a slight spelling mistake. Everybody get her. Oh, right. Neither of my mediums is 8 frames, so I can't catch people on the way down from a Raging Strike like this, except with 2U. I hate that. Reddit some crazy routes on Twitter. Yeah, shout out, Bread. If you want to see some really fucked up Zeta shit, you can always go over there. Yeah. And then Rhapsody, finally, is a parry. The light version only parries overheads and mids. The medium version only parries low. The heavy parries everything. Obviously loses to throws. It's more of an armored stance than a parry, realistically, but you know. It can function like a parry in some ways. And the U version is a real parry, basically. The U version is a parry in the sense that, like, you know, like it's going to... you hit her and she triggers, like, an animation, right? Gets a safe jump off at all of this. Arvess, or Rhapsody, otherwise, is a stance you can pick options out of, right? Like, she armors through your shit, and then if she hits light, she gets this little slash. Which I believe is mostly just kind of the safest ender out of it. I don't think you get anything off of this. Maybe counter hit in, like, the corner or something, right? Yeah, looks like you probably get something out of it. If you get it, like, here. Yeah. It wall bounces, in fact. Is that only on counter hit? No, always. Okay, that's cool. So it could be a combo tool as well. But this one is also pretty safe if you space it out, right? It's like -9. So it gives Zeta an option where it's like, oh shit, like I did this and you didn't really swing into it. I can, like, abort her DP, which is a very, very nice thing for her to have, right? It's a BC bait in the corner. Rhapsody itself, yes. I'm talking about this follow-up, though. The medium one is an anti-air, by and large, as far as I understand it. This one is also not, like, terribly unsafe on block, but it doesn't have the same kind of pushback, right? So -9 here is usually going to get you killed, but it's an anti-air. The H version is this rising knee, right, which you are stuck after some amount of time here. You can't, like, act right away, right? So if this is very much, like, 2Hable on reaction in a lot of cases, outside of maybe, like, out of, like, a close H or something. Maybe it would be, like, a true block string or a frame trap or something. But usually if Zeta just does this raw like that, she's very 2Hable, right? She has 27 frames until she can act, and, like, you know, the fastest air buttons you can do out of there will be 5 frames. So that's 32 frames, right? And is the main combo tool from Rhapsody? What does this do on hit? I assume, like, in the corner? Yeah. This gives you a wall bounce, but this gives you close heavy after. I see. It's also slower. Yeah, that one's faster and gives you close H follow-up. I see. And it saves your wall bounce. I get that. Yeah, and then I believe you can just also do nothing in Rhapsody, obviously, but that's a little risky. And as far as light and medium, the light version, I think the follow-ups are generally, yeah, they're worse, right? Obviously, like, you don't get a wall bounce there, you don't get any follow-up there, right? The knee rise can still work, but I don't know if you're stuck for longer. No, it's the same. Though the angle seems a little different. No, it's the same. Knee rise is actually exactly the same, huh? That's cool. And the medium one, I believe, the follow-ups are actually... Wait, Knee Rise, by the way, if this hits... on the medium version, it's a combo. On the light version, is it not? No, it's a combo to JL. Can I JU or something afterwards? Wait. Bonk. Yeah, there you go. So you can always get a combo off the Knee Rise, which is nice. L Rhapsody Knee Rise is one of her best tools. Yeah, because this one seems like it's exactly the same, right? It doesn't really get nerfed in any way by the L version, whereas like these are significantly worse, right? Yeah. I think that's about it for like the basics of Rhapsody, right? And yeah, I mean the fact that L Rhapsody works against mids and overheads and M only works against lows means that by and large M is kind of shit and L is way better, right? Because like 6XL is a mid, any jumps are an overhead, right? Or a mid. Most buttons people stick out is going to be a mid. So usually against Zeta, you're going to want to, if Zeta's doing this a lot, you want to be very careful about just like 6XLing into her randomly. And you want to be putting a lot of lows in your pressure, right? To force her to at least spend the cooldown on EX Rhapsody, which will catch everything, right? And again, U Rhapsody, like we mentioned, does not have any follow-ups that you can choose. It's just a straight-up animation like that, right? Okay, cool. Let's see what they got for us in the character guide. Overall, I mean, Zeta is a character who, she was crazy when she had all of this and like maybe the best 50-50 in the game. It was like her or Grimnir. Also, Dagon, thank you for the rate. Like her or Grimnir had like the best 50-50 in the game. And she had all of this as well. She has since lost that, but even with, she's still pretty solid, right? Like, she's still got, like, overall, my impression of Zeta is, you know, she's got pretty good buttons, though the mediums is definitely a weakness, notably, right? Rhapsody is a pretty scary reversal, right? No, notably, by the way, L and M Rhapsody, I think, are only invuln on frame 3, not 1. But it usually doesn't, like, it doesn't necessarily matter in the like, cases we're talking about, but they're not real reversals, if I remember correctly. But Rhapsody's a really nice reversal for her to have, right? It's, like, safer than most reversals in the game. Though, also some mishaps can happen with it, where when Zeta picks the follow-up, she loses the armor. So there can be times actually where someone swings into Rhapsody and then punishes you for swinging into Rhapsody. So it's got like pros and cons, but if you just like throw out your DP and nothing happens, you are much safer for whiffing it than most of the cast, right? So that's quite good. Her mid-screen is very good. Her U skills all still demand quite a lot of respect, even though they all got nerfed a lot, right? So Zeta strikes me as a pretty, multi-hits also suck to counter, yeah. But she strikes me as pretty solid overall. We'll see if I change my opinion one way or the other as we go, but I wouldn't expect to, but possibly. 1, 2, 3, auto combo into M Spear, sure. 1, 2. M Spear is a little slower, I guess. You need the auto combo. You can't just do it off some random poke. 2L, far L, bonk. Okay, so yeah, it's just a nice thing to always have as a hit confirm option. Decent bit of corner carry on it, right? Even with the non-EX version there. 1, 2, this. There's a little hitbox we were talking about, right? Into SBA, sure. Very basic combo, but why not? Do 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 ba da do 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 do. 2H into 2-2H. Interesting. Huh. Cool. Sure. That's a pretty consistent non-counter hit anti-air combo. It's nothing else. This into that. Huh. Oh, you can just get raw, like, Arvess. That's cool. It's good to know. Main bit of combo theory I would have picked up from that, I think. This recovers faster than I give it credit for. I have to be more ready. 2H into this. Sure. If aid not needed, yeah. They just do it because it recovers faster than the rest of the 2H, I guess. Gives you a little bit more time. J. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, like that? Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Whoa, this is a fuck-ass combo. What the hell? Bonk, bonk. This. Close M, Rhapsody, that. Boom, into... Oh, 2H. Into Infinite Wonders. Oh, we didn't look at our close normals. We should do that, actually. It's like if the low... You hit them with the low Pogo on the way down, because they like, stopped blocking high too soon, right? Bonk, bonk, bonk. This. Close H into 5U. Interesting. Okay. Fun fact on counter hit, H and E JL super works if you're back in the corner. It's a funny game stealer. That's interesting. Wait a second. this. Bonk, bonk. That close H missed, huh? Wonder if I fucked something else up earlier on, or if I just didn't do it fast enough. I can see either or. Oh. This is like an odd combo to my brain. I'm not sure why that close. I think maybe I'm just not doing the rest of the combo fast enough. Because I feel like I'm hitting that close H about as fast as I can. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that felt much better. I think it was the 2H after the rising split is what it's called. Yeah, that 2H. I did too slow. Okay, interesting little combo. Auto combo, infinite wonders. That seems they're using that as like the launcher most of the time. Interestingly. Really? Bonk? Bonk. These combos feel odd, but sure. 1, 2, 3. Into Spear of Arvess. I guess you have to delay some shit there, probably. Because otherwise you're gonna land like too late. 1, 2, 3. Well, let me just do it fast as I can one more time and see if it works. I don't think so, right? Yeah, I think you have to delay the JH, it looks like. You have quite a bit of time to do it, though. Yeah, there you go. You just gotta delay the JH a little bit. Interesting, okay. That's an interesting thing to learn. That, yeah, again, if you delay JH out of the knee rise, you can get grounded combos a lot more often. I see. Crouching auto combo into this is what people were talking about before, right? That you can, on crouching auto combos, you can get a follow-up off of Rhapsody all the time. Cool. Okay, sure. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. If you can't close H after a Raging Strike, you just do this. Interesting. I feel like all those diagonal ones are probably not so necessary, but sure. 1, 2, 3, bonk. Straight up, straight down, no contact. Interesting. This, that, this, and then cancel this right away? Yeah, yeah. That's cool. You, like, set them up, and then... It's kind of anime, honestly. Like, launching your opponent into the air and then, like, zooming down to the ground. It's more damage to go upward? I see. That was a good little roar that she had there. A decent chunk of damage for a training mode combo. Okay, so I think... What have I learned? I mean... Maybe... It seems like that Spear of Arvess cooldown is pretty important. So, like, maybe if we just get some random-ass hit, you know, we don't necessarily have to throw out the EX. Right? Like, just doing... And we can't confirm into... Yeah, yeah. If we just get, like, some random button, like, just confirming into this, into Oki, is probably not such a bad idea. Right? Oh, I see. We can... Yeah, so if we're standing, we can get a Rhapsody follow-up, but it has to be EX Rhapsody. Which I imagine is pretty precious to have, and also we don't get anything that good off of it, huh? Thinking about getting into this game. You've been the only person I watch. I haven't told the game's dead. I mean, it's certainly a smaller fighting game than, like, you know, if you're used to, like, Street Fighter 6 or Tekken or something, but it's got, like, the player base is actually growing over time. I think the Galleon patch was, besides the day one release, I think the most concurrent players the game had, so. I didn't learn any of her fuck shit on my run. I couldn't be bothered. I don't think I'm gonna learn any fuck shit, personally. I would recommend getting into it. In worst case, there's a free version, so just, like, you know, try it out, and if you're like, fuck, I can't find a match, I hate this, or something like that, then you can always you can go back, right? The free version makes it a very easy sell to tell people to try this game, right? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like probably just off some random poke, some shit like this. It's probably best case scenario. From auto combo mid-screen, you can do Rising Spear 1 hit into down forward Spear 1. Really? It seems like no, right? Or is it a different? From auto combo mid-screen, you can do Rising Spear 1 hit. Oh, wait, no, you mean this. I see. That one's Rising Split. Into down forward Spear 1 hit, grounded for... Oh, okay, oh boy. What? Really? That doesn't seem like I have nearly enough time. Maybe I can cancel it faster than I'm... Doesn't seem like I have nearly enough time, no? Am I losing my mind? What, am I doing something wrong here? Later? Oh, so not one hit. So I hit them twice. I see what you mean. You're not saying I whiff this. You're saying I hit them with it. Oh, you meant... Oh, well, okay. Rising. When you said rising spear one hit, I thought you meant only one hit of the special. The one that goes straight up? Wait, 2-2M then? No. Both hits, but pretty quickly. Yes, yes, I see. Oh, not that quickly. Wait. It's another fucking D-pad character. I swear to God. I see. I see, I see. Yeah, okay, I mean, that's like not, yeah, that's not the hardest thing in the world. That's probably worth doing, right? And worst case, I mean, even if you drop it, you like whiff a far L and nothing particularly bad happens, right? With perfect time, you can get far H instead. Oh, goddamn. That is the cool thing about this character, is you get so much, Arvess combos have some fuck-ass timings, yeah, but you can get far H here? That seems so unlikely, but I believe it, but you gotta be doing that shit really well, certainly. Oh, I'm the world's greatest. You can rhythm game it, probably. I'm actually the world's greatest, but I'm never gonna hit that ever again. This girl's got uni combos. I mean, Zeta has been one of the more, rather, arguably the most executionally difficult character in Grand Blue for a while, right? Better get used to manual delays. Yep. Yep. Gotta stick with the far L, I think. Okay, sure. That's certainly a mid-screen BMB that we can go for, right? Off far L, I guess we're probably mostly just doing this or some shit, right? Like something like that. I don't think we can do much better than that. Now that we're confirming it to really anything else, I mean, maybe... No, that doesn't work either. Yeah, yeah. So I think it mostly is just spear, and then if you want, you can do the red spear. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, obviously we can spend meter as well, but as far as meterless, it's not necessarily the most inspiring thing in the world. All right. And then off that, we can do Hasta La Pizza, which is pretty decent. Right. U skills off far buttons? Yeah, yeah. And then for the U skills, yeah, so if we get this, I like 2H into that, right? Well, yeah, I guess so. It's probably good enough. Right? Just going, this, 2H, bonk, 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 4,300, and we're plus 21. Eh. Where I'm sure there's way more fucked up shit you can do, but it works well enough. Can you... Actually, I guess could you do the same Rising Spear bullshit we were doing before? Like, we do that into a hit, to catch them on the way down, and to extend the combo, and the other spears off cooldown by then? Looks like you probably could, right? You can probably get the grounded hit again by going down on the third spear. I was thinking it'll be the second spear. So you're saying, like, bonk, bonk, bonk. Meh, maybe? I don't fucking know. No, that's totally fair. Not quite. There's something there, but my dumbass doesn't know it. I think that was almost free. Like, we want to hit them on, like, the very tip of our penis there as we're coming down, right? Oh, like, yeah, if we can time, but I mean, I don't know how consistent that's gonna be. Yeah, right? It does work. It's just a little bit fucky. Make orb. I guess if you whiff that far L, it's not really the biggest deal in the world. I got her to Master for even learning her corner BMB? Yeah, yeah. You're better off going JU routes? Oh, right, yes. There was, like, that shit, right? That is much easier. People did do JU after it? Yeah. Into, you know, whatever bullshit. Again, the problem is every time that spear pops up, I'm like, well, you know, I could just, but I could do this into trying to get some kind of fuck-ass grounded hit after too, but sure. Let's not get too... I'm not really the combos guy, though she does have She does have a lot of cool stuff that she could do, right? In the corner. Not that. Gotcha. Do I get like? I want some form of that that Okizemi fella everyone keeps telling me about. What is? I mean, this is a launcher from up close. Seems interesting, but I don't really know what to do after that. Like, would it be this into some fuck shit? I'm not sure. Some weird stuff you can do, like upward spear, forward spear, delayed straight down spear. Interesting. That's plus 35. It's not quite enough. It's also kind of shit damage. I just want to find like a simple thing that routes into a safe jump if possible. Maybe like... No. Last one misses. Because you'd want to like route into probably some Pogo shit after you hit them, right? You can do 236H into counter hit, or into close H 22H. Oh, I see. Plus 35. Don't ask me the directions. Yeah. Is it? Are we more plus doing that, or? I am confused. I am confused. Hold on. There's so much you could do with any of her individual moves, right? That's good damage, but. I got Ladiva SB8 for half my life in my local. Can you recommend any coping mechanisms for me? Start playing Ladiva. If you can't beat him, join him. It's not plus enough, man. I hate it here. That is maybe plus enough. No, but my jump is floaty as fuck. My best coping mechanism is gooning. Well, I mean, you know. There's another suggestion for you. My jump's floaty as fuck, I just realized. None of this is a fucking safe jump. That is. Okay, yeah, so straight up, huh? Straight up spear? Into bullshit? Like this? Into that? Yeah, oh, well, that's still not a safe jump, but... Okay, cool. It's a little strange. Close enough, yeah. Okay, so... This 2-2-U after? Well, I don't necessarily want something that requires meter. As a baseline, something like 1, 2, 3, this into that. 1, 2, rising, immediate fall. Seems to be, yeah, it's plus enough, usually. Gotta end in ultimate skills if you want save jump. Seems incorrect. This is a save jump. So I think you guys are not... I think you guys are lying to me. But that's, we have to specifically get... We have to get this guy, which only works off of Infinite Wonders, right? Like this, 1, 2, boom, rise, down is a safe jump. But if we're out here, things get harder, I think. Because here, Infinite Wonders isn't even a combo tool anymore, right? So here, like, we only get, like... Well, hold on, if we can get that same shit... But yeah, we have to be in, like, auto combo distance. Yeah, yeah, here, shit gets much more difficult. EX forward spear? Like, I guess? But it kinda, I mean, maybe I can then try some fuck shit again to get an extender. Right. Like that. Yeah, it's harder from out there. I don't think... Huh? Our save jumps all rely on 2-2-U or 2-3-6-U, but it's a frame kill with 2L in there. Yeah, from out here, maybe we use the, forward, up, forward, straight down. Yeah. The last is straight down? Gotcha. Yeah, maybe from here we use the U skills. That seems kind of shit otherwise. Into 2-2-U? Like some shit like this. Last is straight down hitting? Oh. Oh, I see. What a strange-ass character. You get close L after, I presume? Into some nonsense? right? And then that gives you, I assume, yeah. Whoa! I see. 2L into save jump. As far as I'm aware, the raw U-skill enders are basically always done unless you can cash out. And you raw, so like, you can raw U-skill after this, you're saying? Yucky. Oh, I don't like that at all. You can get raw U-skills off 236H or 214HM. Yeah, but if we're out here, again, we're not really getting any of that shit, right? Yeah. Or not having like a good like combo button on a medium is causing some like not having like a good 8-framer basically is actually causing a lot of trouble here. That's a 1-button hit confirm anyway, right? Into the Rhapsody there, which can very easily fail. I don't like her combos from out here personally. It feels like it's a little too fucky, right? She can do it for sure. It really is just like spear into the extension here. It feels like the, and I guess you can. Oh. So I guess wait. So you could do this, that, this into the U skill. I see. That's something, right? Auto combo into the rising split into the raw U skill, into eat your heart out from there. Yeah. Sure, that's something. Okay, cool. That's more than enough for me, big dog. Well, not main menu, but like we can start playing now. This is already more combo lobbing than I think is necessary. Oh, we didn't look at her close normals. My god, I keep forgetting about that. 5 frames, 6 frame -3, 9 frame -4. Okay, I mean, you know, 9 frame close H isn't the worst, but they're close normals. Nothing particularly inspiring there, I wouldn't say. Six frame close M is nice. True. I guess maybe I am being a 6 frame. I wanted like it's a 6 frame close M, but it's not even on block. Straight to the garbage heap, but I guess it's probably a little unfair. Doo. Oh, beep.